Okay, we're going to role play with Jamie Suliafu, and we're going to do the qualifying step. All right, you ready? So you're the customer. We've done the meet and greet out in the lot. You came in looking for a smaller, mid-sized truck. Okay. So now we've gone inside. We've sat down. We're at a desk. I've got your name already spelled because I got that on the lot. Suliafu. Your phone number I've got. Just got that on the lot. That was your cell phone number. So now we're sitting down, and the purpose of step 2, or the qualifying step, the whole purpose of it is to build a roadmap to how you sell your customer a car. It's also when you build rapport, you get to know your customer a little bit, and they become at ease with you, and that's probably when they determine if they're going to be buying a car from you or not. It could happen in step 1 that they could determine that they're not going to buy a car from you, but this is the place where they really determine, I could do business with this particular person. So when you sit down and you have your guest sheet, and you've only got a couple pieces of information on it, you start filling out the guest sheet, and I like to fill out the parts of the guest sheet that are the least confrontational first. Okay, so Jamie, you told me you were looking for a mid to small size truck.
Yeah, definitely.
And are you looking for a new one or a pre-owned? Have you thought about that?
You know, I wanted to stay towards new. If
Okay.
you had something that's good with pre-owned, I'd love to at least consider it.
Okay, so you're looking for a Tacoma, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go, unless you have anything else that you think would be a good match.
Tacoma's the mid-sized truck that Toyota builds. By far the best mid-sized truck on the market. In fact, Toyota owns 70% of the market share for that particular size truck. The Ford Ranger isn't even built anymore because of the Tacoma.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Special Forces uses the Tacoma. Tacoma is one awesome truck, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Let me just fill out a couple pieces of information real quick. Today is the 27th, and my name is Russ. You told me you wanted to look at a truck, and that's what brought you in the store. But what did you see any advertising? Did you see our big sale advertised? Is that what brought you in, or?
You know, my buddy, he just said that he got a great price for me, so he told me to come in, and I thought I'd see what you have.
Oh, okay.
So
What's your buddy's name?
Randy.
Randy. You know his last name?
Yeah, Smith.
Smith. So I want to make sure I send him a thank you card, and I appreciate people sending us referrals. That's for
cool.
sure. Do you do you live here in Bountiful?
You know, I live in Centerville.
Centerville. Okay.
So pretty close.
Have you ever done business here at all?
Not here, no.
No. Never used our service department or anything like that?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, just to give you an idea, a little bit about this particular dealership, we have we're under new ownership. It's only about 3 years since the corporation that I work for bought this dealership. It's probably out of the 20 years I've been in the car business, it's by far the best dealership I've ever worked at, but it's also the best dealership that treats its customers really well. We are ranked in the top 5 out of 77 different dealerships in a 6-state region in terms of customer satisfaction index scores. Our service department has been number 1 most of the time this year. We really pride ourselves on taking care of our customers. So not having ever done business here, you're in for a treat. We really like to take care of our customers. What is your address there in Centerville, Jamie?
It's 1212 East, 400 South.
400 South. Is that an apartment or a house?
That's an apartment.
Okay. Number what?
D402.
402. And what's the zip code there?
84114.
Great. And your email address?
It's Suliafu's, my last name, at hotmail.com.
Perfect. Now, I noticed that you drove in the Ford Taurus. Are you going to be trading that in, or are you going to be just adding a truck to your fleet?
You know, I'm going to be adding. Probably going to give it to my son. So.
Oh, nice. That's generous of you. So no trade in. And then, do you have any specific options or features that you'd like to see on your new truck?
You know, I was more concentrating towards getting a good deal.
Okay.
I'm not too picky, especially for this truck. It's going to be more of a work truck. I want something that is obviously going to be reliable, 4-wheel drive for the winter.
Okay.
Can't go with the pre-runner.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be looking for high upgrades,
Okay.
things that are going to be overkill.
Okay, gotcha. Do you have a color preference?
Anything but black will work for me.
So if we find you like a pink with purple polka dots, that's right on target. It's a good deal.
Probably not one of those. You make a good point. Probably, I don't know. We like gray, silver, white, just your basic neutral colors.
Okay, so gray would be your first choice,
Yeah, probably.
and then second choice would be silver,
Yeah.
and third would be white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, are you wanting an automatic or are you wanting a manual transmission?
Whatever saves me the most.
Okay. So you're okay with a manual?
Yeah.
Because it will save you a few bucks.
Okay.
What about cab configuration? Are you looking for the 4-door or are you looking for like the
Yeah, I
extended
need the
cab?
full 4-door with
Okay.
the kids, and just have to have a little bit more space.
Okay. So in Tacoma, that's called a double cab.
Okay.
And you said this is for work. Are you interested in a long bed or are you interested in a short bed?
Not using the bed for too much. Just going to be putting coworkers in the back of it. Occasionally, I'll be throwing stuff in the back, but it's not going to be used primarily for the bed.
Okay. So a short bed would benefit you because, one, it's easier to park and maneuver, and it's going to be a little less money. So I'm guessing that's the way that we'd want to go.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Do you need a bed liner in your truck?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. Are you going to be towing anything with it?
Not towing much. Was looking for something that was going to at least tow a little trailer, but not a huge one.
So you would like to see a tow package on it?
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right. So I noticed that you're wearing a wedding ring there. Does Mrs. Suliafu know that you're here buying a new truck today?
Mrs. Suliafu trusts me. She said that if I could find exactly what we need and it's able to fit in our price payment,
Yeah.
She trusts my judgment.
Okay.
So.
Cool. So if we find the perfect truck and it's the most amazing deal on the face of the planet, then we're just taking the truck home and showing Mrs. Suliafu after the fact.
Yeah, I might snap a few pictures and send them to her, but
Okay.
other than that,
Fair
I don't think
enough.
she needs to come over here.
All right, sounds good. Now, the last thing I want to ask, so that I make sure that I show you exactly the right truck, is what kind of monthly budget had you set aside for your truck?
Haven't really paid attention to monthly. If I had to go with anything, something that would fit for me probably would be around, I want to keep it under 600.
Okay. So there's a lot of ways that we can structure a payment.
That's what I was thinking.
So there's lots of options with regards to getting a payment of $600 a month or less on a Tacoma. What kind of down payment are you working with?
I'd like to go with 0.
Okay. And if the bank would like to see a little bit down to help get a better interest rate, do you have some available, or are you just doing 0?
Yeah, I have some money available. I just wanted to try and keep it closer to 0. But
Okay.
if I had to, I could probably come up with a little bit more.
Okay. And only for the purposes of making sure I structure it correctly, what's that little bit more? What are you comfortable with?
Probably be most comfortable with 1,000.
Okay, $1,000. And if I showed you some options that made sense long term, but your payment was a little bit more than $600, would you like to see those options well, or is $600 your absolute max budget?
If it made the most sense for me to do it another way,
Okay.
I could hear it.
Toyota's going to ask. They're going to ask when after you purchase this truck, they're going to send you a survey, and it's going to ask, did Russ show you all the different ways of acquiring a new vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want to make sure that you make a fully informed decision, and that's the only reason I ask. I think that with what you're talking about here, I'm assuming that you have amazing credit.
Yeah, I have great credit.
Do you have any idea what your score might be?
It's over 700.
Okay.
So I haven't checked it recently.
No problem. I know people. I'm in the people business, not the car business. If you had less than a 700, I'd have been shocked. So, all right. Well, I think I have an idea of exactly what you're looking for. In fact, I think I have the perfect truck. So with your permission, what I'm going to do, Jamie, is I'm going to go and I'm going to grab it and I'm going to pull it right over here to the front of the building, VIP style, and I'm going to show you all the features of your new truck. So would you like something hot or cold to drink while I go get that truck for you?
I'll go get something cold to drink while you go get that.
You know where it's located?
Yeah. I saw it as I was walking in.
Alrighty, yeah, everything's free over there. Grab anything you want, and then before you go, let me just get your driver's license real quick. I got to scan that in for our insurance.
Okay.
And I will meet you right back here in a matter of maybe 7 to 8 minutes.
Awesome. Thanks,
right.
Russ.
You're very welcome. See you soon. That's qualifying stage.
Can I ask you something about that end part there?
I'm recording. New salesman. So that's the qualifying step. If I've missed anything, it's because I was nervous because I was doing a video for the first time. But I think that's a pretty good indication of what should be done.